Toshiaki Kawada, born December 8, 1963, is a Japanese semi-retired professional wrestler who is most known for his work in All Japan Pro Wrestling, also known as AJPW. In 2005, he started freelancing in other promotions. His matches against Mitsuharu Misawa, Jun Akiyama, and Kenta Kobashi in the 1990s are argued by many fans and experts in the industry as some of the greatest professional wrestling matches of all time. He is widely known for his extremely stiff wrestling style, martial arts strikes, and has the distinction of having competed in 17 matches that were given a 5-star rating and one match which received a 6-star rating by Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Kawada was very active during his high school years in amateur wrestling, becoming a national champion in his senior year after defeating Keiichi Yamada, who later became Jushin Thunder Liger, in the finals. Kawada attended the same high school as Misawa, who was 1 year Kawada's senior. Initially, he wanted to join the New Japan Pro Wrestling Dojo, however Misawa convinced him to try out for AJPW instead, due to the family-friendly product. He made his professional wrestling debut at the age of 18 on October 4, 1982 for AJPW, competing against his future partner, Hiromichi Fuyuki. Kawada was then sent to North America for a year in November 1985, where he gained experience as a professional wrestler in Fred Barron's Texas All-Star Wrestling in San Antonio, Stu Hart's Stampede Wrestling in Calgary, and Frank Valois International Wrestling in Montreal. His first major break came in 1987 when he joined his mentor Genichiro Tenryu's Revolution group. Kawada often teamed with Fuyuki under the name Footloose, and the duo held the All-Asia Tag Team Championships on 3 occasions between March 9, 1988 and October 20, 1989. When Revolution stablemate Ashura Hara was expelled from All Japan in 1988 for gambling debts, Kawada teamed with Tenryu in that year's World's Strongest Tag Determination League, losing a memorable final match to Stan Hansen and Terry Gordy. In the summer of 1990, after Tenryu and a number of All Japan wrestlers jumped to Tenryu's newly formed Super World of Sports promotion, Kawada became Mitsuharu Misawa's main partner in the Jumbo Tsuruta and Company vs. Misawa and Company feud. As part of the feud, Kawada had very heated rivalry with Tsuruta's main partner, Akira Towa. Misawa and Kawada would win the World Tag Team Championship twice, as well as the 1992 World's Strongest Tag Determination League. He gained his first Triple Crown Heavyweight Championship shot on October 24, 1991, challenging Tsuruta, and was also turned back in the following year in Triple Crown challenges to Stan Hansen and Misawa. The match with Hansen was named Match of the Year by Tokyo Sports, and finished second behind the Misawa match in Weekly Pro Wrestling's year-end fan poll for Match of the Year. In early 1993, after it became apparent that Tsuruta's days as a competitive wrestler were over, AJPW promoter Giant Baba asked Kawada to team with his rival Towa, thereby leaving Misawa's group. Kawada and Towa went to a draw in the 1993 Champion Carnival and ended the feud with a handshake. In the first title match as a team, Kawada and Towa defeated World Tag Team Champions Terry Gordy and Steve Williams. Immediately afterward, they successfully defended the title against Misawa and Kenta Kobashi on June 1, 1993, in a match that Baba, at the time, regarded as the greatest match he'd ever seen. Kawada won the 1994 Champion Carnival by defeating Steve Williams on April 16, 1994. Kawada followed by dropping his third straight Triple Crown challenge against Misawa on June 3, 1994, which was called the Singles Match of Decade. After Williams lifted the Triple Crown from Misawa, Kawada defeated Williams on October 22, 1994. His title reign lasted one successful defense, as he went to a one-hour draw with Kenta Kobashi on January 19. It has been called the greatest one-hour match in pro wrestling history by Wrestling Observer's Dave Meltzer. Stan Hansen ended Kawada's Triple Crown reign on March 4, 1995. Kawada pinned Misawa for the first time on June 9, 1995, when he teamed with Tower to face Misawa and Kobashi, but Misawa and Kobashi came back to defeat him in the Tag League final in the last straight tag meeting of the two teams. Kawada spent much of 1996 in Giant Barber's doghouse for publicly questioning All Japan's isolationist promotional policy at a time when rival New Japan drew record business running into promotional matches. He watched Tower and Kobashi win the Triple Crown in the place of what looked to be the time for his push. Kawada worked one interpromotional match on a major UWFI show, but All Japan chose not to follow up on either a promotional feud with UWFI nor on the sudden attention Kawada drew. He was allowed out of the doghouse in time for Kawada and Tower to break through in 1996 to win the World's Strongest Tag Determination League for the first time, beating Misawa and Jun Akiyama. Kawada pinned Misawa for the first time in a singles match in the 1997 Carnival Finals mini round robin, then followed up to pin Kobashi the same night to win the Carnival Championship for the second time. Kawada and Tower would take the second straight World Tag League Championship to close out year that saw both spend much of it in the shadows of Misawa and Kobashi. The crowning moment of Kawada's career came on May 1, 1998, as he pinned Misawa for the second time to win the Triple Crown at All Japan's first Tokyo Dome show AJPW 25th anniversary. However, he was promptly defeated by Kobashi on June 12, 1998, in his first title defense. Kawada was given a Triple Crown match against Misawa on January 22, 1999. In something of a surprise, Kawada took his second straight Triple Crown match against Misawa to win with title for the third time. However, Kawada broke his arm during the match and vacated the title the following day. Kawada returned in May 1999, but would revert to the sidelines due to an eye injury in August. He didn't return until January 2000, but suffered high-profile losses to Kobashi, Vader, and Misawa. In June 2000, Kawada and Tower won the World Tag Team Championship for the sixth time, breaking a record they shared with not only Jumbo Tsuruta and Yoshiaki Yatsu, but Terry Gordy and Steve Williams as well. Following the June 2000 series, Misawa and all but two native talent in All Japan resigned from their positions and defected to the newly formed Pro Wrestling Noah promotion. Toshiaki Kawada and Masanobu Fuchi were the only two native talent to stay with AJPW. With the promotion gutted of top talent, Kawada's old mentor, Genichiro Tenryu, was brought back and an interpromotional agreement was struck with New Japan. The first key match against New Japan saw Kawada defeat IWGP Heavyweight Champion Kensuke Sasaki on October 9, 2000 in a non-title match. On September 6, 2003, he won the Triple Crown for the fifth time in a tournament final against Shinjiro Otani. This time, however, Kawada embarked on a magnificent reign with 10 successful title defenses. Kawada broke Misawa's record of 8 defenses during Misawa's third reign. In addition, 2004 became only the second year when the Triple Crown did not change hands. The first was 1993, during Misawa's first reign, which included a successful defense against Mick Foley in the Hustle promotion. After losing the titles to Satoshi Kojima on February 16, 2005, Kawada signed a contract with Dream Stage Entertainment, the parent company of Pride Fighting Championships. Kawada made the Hustle promotion his new home, and immediately turned heel in 2005. he turned his back on the Hustle Army to join the Dastardly Monster Army. Kawada was free to work where he pleased. On July 18, 2005, at the Tokyo Dome, Kawada wrestled one final 27-minute classic against his old rival Mitsuharu Misawa. In July 2006, Kawada expressed interest to work in his home promotion of AJPW once again, and made his long-awaited return on July 30, 2006, defeating D'Lo Brown. Following his win of the Triple Crown on 3 July 2006, Taiyo Kiya named Kawada as the first challenger for the title, and the match was held at the inaugural Pro Wrestling Love in Ryogoku event on 27 August. However, Kawada was unsuccessful, falling to his own finishing maneuver, the powerbomb. Kawada continued to compete in both All Japan and Hustle, as well as defeating Shinsuke Nakamura at the All Japan, New Japan Wrestle Kingdom Super Show on January 4, 2007 with a running kick to the face. At Pro Wrestling Love in Ryogoku, Volume 2, on February 17, 2007, Kawada and Taiyo Kiya defeated Rose and Sawama for the World Tag Team Championship. This win gives Kawada his 9th reign with the championship. From March 26 to 30, 2007, Toshiaki Kawada competed in the year's Champion Carnival tournament, going all the way to the finals where he fell to Keiji Muto. On June 24, 2007, Satoshi Kojima turned his back on All Japan Pro Wrestling and aligned himself with All Japan's nemesis, the Voodoo Murders Group. This angered Kawada, who had left Kojima to lead All Japan when he lost the Triple Crown in 2005. On August 26, 2007 at Pro Wrestling Love in Ryogoku, Volume 3, Kawada and Kiya lost the World Tag Team Championship to Satoshi Kojima and Teru. On October 3, 2009, at the Mitsuharu Misawa Memorial Show, Kawada and Akira Towa reunited the Holy Demon Army for one night and defeated Jun Akiyama and Kenta. 3 weeks later, he defeated Masato Tanaka to win the 0-1 World Heavyweight Championship. On April 11, he lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Kohei Sato. On August 15, he participated in the last card of New Japan's G1 Climax tournament for the year, teaming with Mentor Tenryu and Tiger Mask to defeat Riki Choshu, Junji Hirata, and Akira Nogami. This turned out to be the last match Kawada has wrestled to date. Although at the time, Kawada hadn't announced a formal retirement, he admitted that the death of his rival Misawa in 2009 diminished his passion for the sport. In 2013, he attended Kenta Kobushi's own retirement ceremony and greeted his former rival. However, he refused to participate in Akira Towa's retirement match later in the year, although he similarly attended the ceremony and greeted Towa.